This ain't fiction, this ain't theory, this is documented fact. A people robbed of everything, and still they won't look back. When displacement becomes permanent, resistance begins to take form, not just as action, but as identity. Yeah. 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 The PLO was forged to be the Palestinian voice. Armed struggle was the method when they've been left with no choice. Arafat rose through Fata, saying we will not forget. But exile followed exile, Jordan, Beirut, and yet Black September 1970, Hussein turned on the camps. Thousands of Palestinians died beneath Jordanian clamps. Expelled to Lebanon, where the civil war was raging. Another chapter in the book of dispossession aging. Then 1982, Israeli tanks rolled into Beirut, sharing siege surrounded camps while Palestinians couldn't shoot. Sabra and Shatila, Lebanese phalange went in. Israeli flares lit up the night so the massacre could begin. For 40 hours, women, children, elderly were slain. Kahan Commission called it, Sharon bore the blame. 3,000 bodies in the rubble of those lanes. The world said never again, but forgot Palestinian names. They said never again, but the wounds still remain. Different names, same tears, different years, same pain. Olive trees still grow where the ashes were laying. Never again is a promise, not a phrase in vain. Exile forces movements, but memory keeps identity intact. 1987, Gaza camp, a soldier's jeep collides. 4 Palestinian workers dead, the spark lit from inside. The Intifada rose like fire from the occupied ground. Children throwing stones at tanks, the whole world heard the sound. No sophistication, no missiles, no military might, just the people's raw refusal to give up without a fight. The IDF broke bones by order, Rabin gave the command, break their arms and legs, the general said, across the land. International cameras caught the soldiers and the youth, and even Western audiences couldn't deny the truth. Hamas emerged from this uprising. Muslim Brotherhood spawned an alternative to Fatah for the desperate and wrong. 1988, Arafat declared the state, recognized Israel's right to exist, reached across the gate, but recognition wasn't met with dignity or land. Just Oslo's empty promises and more settlement expansion plans. They said never again, but the wounds still remain. Different names, same tears, different years, same pain. Olive trees still grow where the ashes were laying. Never again is a promise, not a phrase in vain. Resistance evolves, but the roots remain the same. Yeah, 1993, the handshake on the White House lawn. The world applauded Oslo like the occupation's gone. But read the fine print carefully, no borders were defined, no settlements were halted, no Jerusalem enshrined. Final status left for later, that was their design. Later never came, it just became another line. The PA was given limited authority, and land checkpoints still divided every village, hill and strand. Settlements tripled in the decade after Oslo signed. The Oslo dream was cover for more land to undermine. Camp David 2000, Clinton made his play. Barack's generous offer wasn't generous, they say. No sovereignty in Jerusalem, no refugee return. Bantustan's for a nation, Palestinian blood would burn. Arafat said no and took the blame for all the peace, while settlements expanded and the occupation didn't cease. They said never again, but the wounds still remain. Different names, same tears, different years, same pain. Olive trees still grow where the ashes were laying. Never again is a promise, not a phrase in vain. Never again, not just words we say. Never again, while children fade away. Never again, if it means today, then never again has to start this way.